They are to do with his past and what the shape of his family really looks like.
But it feels to me as if there is some kind of, not necessarily scandal.
There is some big fact here that we're not being made.
I mean, I'm going to ask the question because nobody else will. Is it some kind of sex thing?
I don't know what it is. And I know that the lobby of political journalists at Westminster feel the same at Keir Starmer's private life. And they certainly aren't to do with any kind of doubts over his sexuality. And it wouldn't be fair to go any further than that. But this is an open secret at West. They are to do with his past and what the shape of his family really looks like.
Recent polls show that Starmer's approval rating has dropped to just 22%, making him one of the least popular opposition leaders in recent history. But why? The answer lies in a tangled web of deceit, inconsistencies, and hidden motives that are about to be revealed. Get ready to discover the truth behind Labour's fallen leader. Starmer's rise to Labour leadership was swift, fueled by a wave of promises and a carefully crafted reputation of trustworthiness. But over time, the cracks in this polished image started to appear. Starmer's public persona, grounded in his legal background, presented him as a man of integrity, someone voters could rely on to make sound decisions and lead with honesty. This image resonated with many who were tired of political games and empty promises. However, as Starmer settled into his role as Labour leader, inconsistencies began to surface. His stance on key issues seemed to shift with the political winds. For example, he initially pushed for a second Brexit referendum but later claimed to respect the result. This back and forth left many supporters confused and frustrated. Another clear contradiction was his approach to party unity. He vowed to unite the Labour Party but often seemed to fuel divisions instead. His handling of Jeremy Corbyn's suspension from the party was particularly divisive, alienating many on the left without satisfying those on the right. These contradictions didn't go unnoticed, and the public's trust in Starmer steadily eroded. Many voters now question if he truly stands for anything beyond political convenience. Could there be something more going on behind the scenes that we're not being told? There are whispers within Westminster's political circles suggesting deeper secrets about Starmer. Could there be hidden scandals? What skeletons might be buried in his closet? One such secret recently came to light, shaking the political establishment. It was revealed that Starmer had accepted undeclared hospitality tickets worth $4,000. This revelation hit directly at the heart of his carefully cultivated image of integrity and transparency. The implications are far-reaching, raising serious doubts about his judgment and his commitment to ethical leadership. If he's willing to accept undeclared gifts of this magnitude, what else could he be hiding? As we continue to dig into Starmer's past and present, there seems to be some embarrassing, yet concealed, favor that nobody else has uncovered. While it may not necessarily be a full-blown scandal, it does seem like there's something going on within the Starmer family that they're keeping private. The more we peel back the layers, the more a complex web of secrets and lies begins to unfold. The man who promised to restore trust in politics now finds himself at the center of growing controversy. What other revelations lie ahead as we dig deeper into Starmer's carefully curated public persona? A recent survey reveals that Starmer's popularity has dropped significantly, now at just 22%, making him one of the least popular opposition figures in recent times. But why is this happening? Before we dive deeper, I'd like to ask a quick favor. If you enjoy this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of viewers watch without subscribing, and while it costs you nothing, it greatly supports us. Click the subscribe button. Thank you. Let's get back to the topic. The answer to Starmer's downfall is entangled in a series of falsehoods, contradictions, and hidden agendas that are about to come to light. Get ready for the truth behind Labour's fallen star. Starmer's swift rise to leadership in Labour was a spectacle. He surged into power with promises and a carefully crafted persona of trustworthiness. But as time went on, cracks started to show in this polished image. His public face, built on his legal background, portrayed him as a man of integrity who could be trusted to make sound decisions and lead with honesty. This resonated with many voters who had grown tired of political deceit and hollow promises. However, as Starmer settled into his leadership role, contradictions became more apparent. His stance on key issues seemed to shift based on the political climate. Take Brexit, for example. He initially pushed for a second referendum, only to later insist on respecting the outcome. This inconsistency left many of his supporters confused and disappointed. Another glaring issue was his approach to party unity. While promising to unify Labour, his actions often deepened internal divides. His handling of Jeremy Corbyn's suspension from the party was particularly divisive, alienating those on the left while failing to satisfy those on the right. These contradictions did not go unnoticed, and public trust in Starmer has steadily eroded. Voters are now questioning whether he stands for anything beyond political convenience. Whispers have been circulating, with many feeling that something much bigger is being kept under wraps. The careful image of a principled leader has faded, leaving a politician who seems willing to say whatever it takes to gain votes. But these inconsistencies may be just the tip of the iceberg. There are deeper rumors swirling around Westminster about secrets Starmer might be hiding, secrets that could shatter his political career. One such revelation recently surfaced, sending shockwaves through the political world. It was revealed that Starmer accepted undisclosed hospitality worth $4,000, damaging his carefully built image of transparency and integrity. This discovery raises serious questions about his judgment and commitment to ethical leadership. If he's willing to accept such undisclosed gifts, what else could he be hiding? Digging further into Starmer's past reveals more troubling issues. Many are speculating that something significant is being kept secret, and it feels as if there's more to this story than meets the eye. Some even wonder if it's related to his family or other personal matters that have not yet come to light. Journalist Isabel Oakeshott has been relentlessly pursuing the truth behind Starmer's hidden past, uncovering a web of connections and potential conflicts of interest that Starmer would rather keep buried. His attempts to shield these secrets have only raised more questions about his honesty and suitability for leadership. The irony of a former public prosecutor being so secretive is not lost on anyone. It's a far cry from the open and accountable leadership he once promised. The most explosive revelations may still be ahead. Oakeshott's investigation has uncovered a potential link between Starmer and a figure named Lord Ollie. The exact nature of this connection remains unclear, but its implications could be far-reaching. What influence might Lord Ollie have over Starmer? Could this be why Starmer is so reluctant to be transparent? As more details emerge, the impact on Starmer's political future could be catastrophic. Labour, already struggling to recover from years of opposition, now faces the possibility of a leader whose credibility is in ruins. Each new revelation further diminishes Starmer's chances of leading his party to victory in the next election. His unwillingness to reveal the full truth is only fueling suspicion and discontent. In the end, this saga serves as a stark reminder of how important transparency is in politics. In an age of instant information and social media scrutiny, attempts to hide the truth often backfire spectacularly. Leaders who fail to be transparent risk not only their own careers but also the trust of the people in the entire political system. As voters, we must demand better from our leaders and hold them accountable for their actions and promises.